Okay, so this is another episode of Panda Outdoors and 4x4s. As you can see, lately I've got into a little bit more of a prepper mindset. I have an EDC bag and stuff like that. This is like an update on my EDC bag. So the last one you seen, I had a trespass bag. It was nice, looked really good. It had a few compartments on it. But yeah, it didn't last at all. It was a bit crap. The netting on the side where you can put your water bottle, that failed straight away. Sorry about the smoke, we're just out in the woods, we've got a little fire going. So the netting, that kind of failed straight away, so you couldn't use them anymore. One of the zips busted, so you could only use one zip instead of the two. It was just getting a little bit worn and a little bit tired, and again, it lives in a vehicle mainly, and then comes out the vehicle and goes into either my place of work under my desk, or it goes at home in the kitchen. So I've had to change that out. Also, there's been a few other changes to my EDC. I'm not going to do a pocket dump because I'm in shorts, but most of the stuff is in my bag. Okay, so first thing that you're going to notice that I've changed on my EDC is, if you see my watch, so on my watch here, you now have like a tactical cover. Okay, so just clips off and clips on. I will put pictures of these up on Instagram. I got this for one when we're out in the woods, going through bushes, trees or whatever. I'm not worried about anything impacting the screen and damaging it. And also in work when I'm fitting tyres, I haven't got to worry about the bar hitting the screen protector and breaking it. So again, that's just a new little addition. Again, I'm still using the iPhone watch, so the Apple Watch. I think it's really good. You can set, if you've got like a map set up for walking, your phone's in your pocket, this tells you what directions to turn on your watch, so you don't have to keep getting your phone out. Again, if you're training, as you can see in some of the new videos, I'm doing bits of training and stuff. It's really good for that. You can track what you're doing. Like I set up a boxing session, and it tells me my calories and stuff like that, tracks your steps. If you're trying to get fit, really good tool. Again, navigation, really good tool. And it's good for checking the time. Also, what's a good feature of this is the walkie-talkie feature. So if somebody else has got an iWatch, especially if we're down the meadow or whatever, I could literally get them on the watch instead of having to look for my phone and phone them, which I think is a really good feature. So again, the Apple Watch, crucial bit of kit. So moving on to my EDC bag. Okay, the EDC bag I'm going for now is an old one that I've had for a while, but you can't beat it. Okay, this is the old, I think they were called the Black Ops bag or whatever. You used to get them issued in the TA. So it's like a little civilian day sack. You also get a big holder as well, but this is just a little civilian day sack. Okay, it is a really good bag. So on the top, there's a little, if you can see on the top, there's just a little Velcro tab, so you can put your name on it or stuff like that, so you know it's yours, or a little picture, whatever, which is really good. On the bag, I've just got a little carabiner clipped to the top, and then I have one just clipped on the side. They're just for hanging stuff, or if I ever need them. You couldn't really put any weight on them or climb on them, they're not for that, but if you were stringing a tarp up or something like that and you needed to clip it somewhere, like a bumper or something, you could do that. Okay, it's got two pockets, so it's got two fairly big pockets on the side, and then when you open it, it's just got like a Bergen, two clips, and then it's just got like a bucket pouch in the middle. Again, as you can see, this isn't full at all, because with it being my EDC bag, I want to be able to use it for, if I go to the shops, I can put shopping in it. If I'm out walking, or if I'm out for the day, I can take my coat out of the back of the car, put it in the bag, just in case the weather changes, stuff like that. I think your EDC bag, there's no need to fill it to the brim. Just have stuff that you will use in work. More than likely, especially if you're in a vehicle, it'll go, other stuff will live in your vehicle, so you can change the bag as you go. Like, I see people who have these get home bags. Again, I am going to do my get home bag if my vehicle ever breaks down, but mine's going to be a lot different. It's not going to be a separate bag. I'm just going to take things that we keep in the vehicle and put it into my EDC bag. That's why there's a lot of room in it, because there's no point having an additional bag living in your car when I'm going to have a pram and other stuff in the car. I don't need an extra bag to then leave my EDC bag in the car to get home. I might as well use my EDC bag as my get home bag and take bits of kit out my vehicle. I spare water, spare food, stuff to keep warm with that I'll already keep in the car for emergencies. So that's my thoughts on it. So I am going to do a video that will be coming in the next few weeks of how I adapt my EDC bag into my get home bag. Otherwise, you'll just be walking around constantly with loads of kit in your bag and not being able to use your backpack properly. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go from the side pocket first. Okay, so what I keep in this side pocket is just a can of deodorant. So we have a can of deodorant in that side pocket. Just let me get a bit more comfortable. I'm sitting on a bit of a hill. So I keep a can of deodorant and I keep a wash kit. Okay, so I'm just going to pop my bag down. Okay, so I keep a wash kit that comes with me all the time. So it lives in a little plastic bag. I have a flannel. So we have a flannel, a travel toothbrush, half a tube of toothpaste. I know you can get the little tubes, but that was just a half tube of toothpaste they had. Roll it up, fits perfect. And then they have a little body shower gel, body wash, face wash, just in there. Okay, so with that, for instance, if I ever stopped off, if we ever went somewhere to a family members for a party or something like that, or a barbecue and they had a drink, at least then if I ever stopped over in the morning, I can get a quick wash, brush my teeth before we head home. Or again, when I'm out camping, take that out my EDC bag, throw it in my bag and done. Or if I'm in work and I've got a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, any type of appointment, at least if I can't make it home first, I can get a quick wash before we go and then change my clothes and I look a little bit more respectable. So again, a wash kit is a really good piece of equipment you can have in your everyday bag. And as you see, it doesn't weigh a lot and it takes up hardly any room. If you were going to do away with the flannel and the wash kit, the soap, I would definitely have a toothpaste and toothbrush in your bag, because so many times people have dentist appointment when they're in work, they nip out in the dinner to go to the dentist and they forgot they haven't brought a toothbrush or toothpaste with them. So again, just a nice bit of kit and some deodorant. Nobody likes to be smelly, so if you have a bit of deodorant with you in your bag, goes a long way. Okay, so moving on to the next items in the bag. Okay, I have a mask, like a dust mask. Okay, I just have this in there because if I'm out and about, if I'm ever caught up in something, dust, whatever, building work going on, I have to get from A to B. I have hay fever, so dust and stuff plays it up. So I have that, and it has got a filter in. This is a P3v Mask. Okay, so decent little filter on it. I'm not up on all the filters and the mask, but again, especially the day and age we live in with COVID, and you got to have masks all the time. Just a nice little mask sealed in the packet, just in case. Okay, so moving on. Again, I do have a little face cover, like a little snood, just to go around my neck. Again, that can be used as a face covering. If I've got a long walk, I can put it on my wrist to keep my head dry, to wipe my face when we're walking. And again, if I haven't got a face covering with the COVID restrictions, that can be used as one of them. So again, just a nice little face covering. Okay, moving on. I have a set of just work gloves. Okay, so if I'm out and about and I've got to help somebody, or I'm at a family member's and they need help moving anything in the garden or moving the car or putting a spare wheel on, just a pair of ordinary cheap work gloves, just throw in there. They take up no room at all. I do normally have a set of normal gloves and a woolly hat in this, but with summer coming up, I've just removed them. Like winter gloves and a hat, I've removed them because it's summer at the minute and not really use for them, but with me just changing over bags, I didn't think I needed them. Okay, so in this one, as you know, I play airsoft and we do some shooting down the farm and stuff like that. I just have a pair of just safety goggles, dead simple safety goggles, okay, and they just live in this little packet as well. Not only that, again, like I was saying, if I'm ever helping somebody, gone to a neighbour's house or I'm at a family member's house, I need to give them a hand with any gardening work or any maintenance work, pair of safety goggles, because normally when people have a toolkit, they have gloves and safety goggles for themselves. They're just in my bag, and I can help out. I do normally keep a set of sunglasses in there, but they're up at the car, at the top. So there is normally a set of sunglasses in my bag as well. So that's everything in that little side compartment. And as you can see, there was more room in there. It wasn't filled to the rafters, so there was room to get in there if I have to put anything else. Okay, so moving on to the opposite side. So I'm just going to move over now. I do keep a water bottle. Okay, so this is a double skinned water bottle. So what I do is I keep a 2 litre bottle of water in the fridge in the morning when I get up, and I pop 5 ice cubes in, especially in the summer months, top it up with water, and that stays cold all day. So I think it's about a litre, maybe a little bit more, litre and a half maybe, of water in there. Again, nice. As you can see, it's had a few dings, but it's standing up, lasting. It's lasted anyway, not like some of the other ones. So that's the 2 side pockets that we've got. So I've got some hygiene items, got a little bit of PPE, and again, there's a couple of other things missing, but they need to be put back in, like a hat for the winter, some thicker gloves, some winter gloves, and as I say, my sunglasses to keep in the car. And then you've got my water bottle to stay hydrated throughout the day in work and stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to move on this bag. It does have a zip compartment on the top, and this is like miscellaneous items, to be fair, just odds and sods. Okay, so again, it's coming into summer, me being a bit ginger and pasty, I always keep some Factor 30 sun cream in there, just to spray on one. Nobody wants to get sunburnt. It's not fun and it's not good. But as well, if you're ever out with somebody that hasn't got any, at least you've got some for them. Or the nieces, nephews are out with us. There we go, we've got some sun cream for them. Okay, so moving on, what I tend to do with this top pouch is I put my keys. So at the minute, the van keys are in there. So my van keys are in there. Normally I'll keep my house keys. And then on the top, I just keep a little headlamp, just a little cheapo headlamp, not an expensive. There's a video where I bought this. I think I got this from the Aldi, German supermarket in the UK. I think it was like £3 or £3.50. It has a low setting, bright setting, and then I think it does have a red setting as well, so it doesn't affect your night vision. So again, just a little head torch, because if you've broke down, you need to change your wheel and work on your car overnight. You've got your gloves and you've got a headlamp to keep your hands free. Okay, so moving on, got a bit of a fancier mask for the situation that we're in with COVID. Just an Adidas one. This is what I normally wear as my face covering going into shops. Just feels a lot nicer than the paper one. So little Adidas mask, but these can take filters, so that's why I bought this. If you look, I don't know whether you can see on the camera, there's just a little gap there, and you can actually put, I think it's an N95 filter in there to add more protection to your face. Okay, so again, I've cut out, you've seen on a couple of other videos, I'm trying to cut out all the full fat fizzy drinks and even the diet fizzy drinks. I'm cutting them out. So what I've got is just a little, it's a 20 glasses of fruit squash. So you just little squirt into a cup with your water, and just gives your water a little bit of flavour, just to take away from just a dull water taste. Takes up no room. Not an essential, but I keep it in there just in case. Okay, and then just a packet of chewing gum. Again, keep your mouth fresh. No one likes somebody with smelly breath. So, and then in the top, I have a USB charger for the car with an extension lead. So if I'm ever in as a passenger in the back of a vehicle, I need to charge my phone, at least they can plug that in, keep their phones charged, and whoever I'm in the back of the vehicle with can charge their phones as well. So again, not an overly expensive item, doesn't take up a lot of room, but keeping your phone charged is crucial. So I do like that little bit of kit. That is it for the top pouch. And then moving over, okay, there's inside the bag, there's like an indentation where you could put a water bladder or something like that, but I have my water bottle, so I don't need to. So what I keep in there is spare socks and spare boxes. Again, if I'm ever having to stop out in the morning, nothing nicer than changing your boxes and your socks. Okay, and then that should be in the other pouch, but it's not. We have a set of ear defenders again. As you've seen, we do a bit of clay pigeon shooting down the farm. Having your own ear defenders, it's more hygienic, and it's better. It's nicer to have your own kit, and they take up no space. Also, if you are ever out camping or you have to stay somewhere and somebody's snoring really bad, pop some ear defenders in, and it drowns the noise out a little bit. Takes up no room. Okay, then the next bit of kit in this bag is I keep a personal first aid kit. Okay, but it's a trauma kit as well, just a very compact one. So on the front, I just have a permanent like Sharpie pen on the front, and then as you open the pack, I'll go through my two main first aid kits that I have with me at all times anyway. I'll do a separate video on them, but as you can see, it opens up. It has tablets for upset stomach, painkillers, ibuprofen, plasters, wound dressings, and then at the front it has a tourniquet and stuff like that. But what I'll do is I'll go through this in a separate video, and I'll lay it all out, and I will lay it all out so you can see what's in it. It is nice and compact, and it doesn't take up much room. Also, you could clip this to your belt, or if in a bug out situation, you could ditch that bag and you could attach that to a bug out bag if it's got molly on it. So again, nice little bit of kit, and it has the patch on it saying, well, tactical series, but I just left that on because it come with it. But it does have a red cross on it, so people know if I say get me first aid kit out my bag, they know straight away that's the first aid kit. I'll probably do away with that patch and just put one with a cross on, because I know these pouches look tactical, but I'm not a fan of like saying tactical on it and stuff like that. So again, little first aid kit there that I always have with me. Okay, and then moving on, this is like my admin pouch, I'd say. So we've got a little plug, so little pops up, so it goes pretty flat. You pop it up, like plug socket for the USB to charge your phone in there. So we have that. Then moving on, we do have a Ridge Monkey phone charger, or it's got an iPhone, USB-C, and a micro USB all on the one lead. So it comes in really handy. So we have that in there normally, but it's just charging one of the phones now. And then, as you've seen this before, just a little Technic power pack. Power bank, I think it's 10,000 milliamps. Yeah, capacity 10,000 milliamps. So yeah, really good. It's got a little torch on it. So again, little power bank just to keep you going throughout the day. And then I do have a separate little charger for that. Okay, the USB-C, and that's just for the power bank. Okay, and then I just keep them in there. Some emergency matches, they've always been in there, I've just never took them out. So that's in that little pouch. Okay, and then on the side, I just have a cheap little torch. Okay, again, bought this when I got the headlamp from Aldi. Just a little torch. It's only a couple of quid. I think it's like £2.50 or £3. It does adjust and zoom in and out to concentrate on the light. Not the fan of it, the biggest fan, because it's a bit wobbly, so I will be upgrading this soon. But for now, as an emergency torch in my bag, does the job. Okay, then moving on, there's a little clip on the front. Just clip that open, and then what I've got in here at the minute is I've just got a normal lighter. Okay, I don't smoke, but lighters come in handy for all sorts of reasons. Lighting a fire, somebody needs a lighter, anything like that. A lighter's just a really handy tool. Okay, and then again, I have upgraded my normal EDC, so what's in my pocket. I've went away from the snap-on multi-tool, and now I've got Leatherman Rev. Really good. I have done a little unboxing of this anyway, so you've seen it. So I've just upgraded to the Leatherman Rev. That normally does stay in my pocket, but when I'm out and about, I'll just throw it in my backpack, and then I've got in here some batteries for the torches. So I've got 3 spare batteries for the headlamp and 2 spare batteries for the handheld torch. Okay, and then we just have a pair of latex gloves in the front of that. Okay, so there's a lot of kit in that small little pouch, but again, that was just a cheap one off Amazon. Again, that's all Molly compatible. So in a bug out scenario, if I ever had to ditch and go, I can just literally transfer these little packs into my bug out bag. It's no big issue, because that EDC bag will be with me or in the vehicle that I'm going to get me bug out kit with. So again, I'm all about, there's no point having, yes, have one is none, two is one. I believe in that, but when you've already got little kits like that set up, make them transferable into other kits. Okay, so then in the back we've got 2 pens. I've got a red pen and a black pen in there. I've also got, from work, I don't know why I've got it in here, but a little tyre to take your valve out. So if there's anything ever trapped in your valve of your car, you can just get this in, unscrew it, get the dirt out, screw it back in, and re-inflate your tyre, which is quite a good little bit of kit. 2 little alcohol wipes to keep your hands clean, and then I've just got a write in the rain notepad. Okay, so you can write in the rain with this, just in the back there. So that's in that little pouch. So if anything, if I just take that with me, I know I've got a decent little bit of kit and I'm okay. I've got ways to charge my phone. Okay, this next item is a little bit of a random item that I bought, not to keep in an EDC bag or anything like that. It was to keep in it was to just have in me car basically. But since I've put it in my bag, I've used it loads. Okay, this is as you can see, it's a snap-on, but they do other makes. This is a little screwdriver set. Okay, so you just open it up, and it's got some bits just in there, and then it's got this little screwdriver. Okay, so, and then you just push on that, and it pops out to a full-length screwdriver. Okay, and to get it down, you just basically push that back in, and then it locks in place. And then it all just lives, as I say, in this little nice little case. It has got a little thing to fit on a belt or onto your bag somewhere. But I put this in my bag to take it home to do a job. Left it in there, went to a family member's, needed to use a screwdriver, and now I just leave it in my bag because I've used it quite a bit since I've had it the past couple of months. So I just leave it in my bag now because I thought it comes in handy. If I'm using it, I must need it. So that's a little bit of a unique item. Okay, and then the next thing in my bag is my upgraded EDC knife. So there's the Lansky World Legal. Unfortunately, I can't get that anywhere. I think they've stopped making it. But when I went to the Bushcraft show last year, they had another Lansky that is UK legal. Okay, so it's non-locking. Okay, so it's just on a little slip joint. Under 3 inches the blade, and it's the Lansky Wilmans, I think it's called. Really good knife. As you can see, it's dirty, it's battered, it does need a clean, the blade, so it does get used all the time. Normally that is just in my pocket on my trousers with the belt clip, especially for work. So yeah, so that is my EDC knife of choice at the moment. So combined with my multi-tool, that's also got a blade on it. Pretty much I'm sorted out for cutting and pliers and stuff like that. Okay, then the next thing is in the front of my bag. I just have my, 1 second, Okay, so on the front of the bag, I just have my Beats headphones that just live in the front of my bag. Again, these are good for if you haven't got a hands-free kit. If you turn these on and close them magnetically around your neck and your phone rings, all you've got to do, disconnect it, put it in your ear, and it'll answer your phone. So you've got a hands-free kit basically. Well, go in the gym, there's no wires to get trapped around anything. They're just good headphones. The reason I haven't gone for earpods is I definitely lose them. At least these, they're a little bit, they stand out a bit more. Earpods, I'd put them down and I'd lose them. So I just keep my Beats in my bag. And then the next thing, a lot of Americans, they have them, Silcock key. I don't know how good they are for the UK. Like, I don't know if there's any buildings or whatever where you could get water out of a external tap or whatever. But I thought it's a universal key. You can open electric cupboards, you can open all kinds with them. So I just keep one in my bag, okay? So this one comes with like a little screwdriver adapter as well. Sorry, it goes in that end. So there's a little screwdriver adapter. So you'll have a flat head, and then you flip it around and you'll have a Phillips head. But as I say, it has all the different connections. But what I'm thinking is, we've got nieces, nephews, I've got twins on the way. These also open bins at parks and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, if the kids ever dropped the phone, the tablet, or anything like that in the bin by accident, you're not worried, you're not waiting about for someone. I could just open it up and get the stuff. Like, you hear about people like trying to put stuff in the bin and dropping the phone or the wallet. That's my thought behind it. If I have one of these, it takes up no room, and it's just a bit of an emergency to open it up. Also, you're covered outside with your lecky meters and stuff like that in. Again, they open them, so you can check on them if there's ever an issue or anything like that. You've got one of them. So that's why I've got that. I don't know if it does work for opening faucets outside of buildings in the UK. I'm not 100% sure. So if anyone does know if you can do that, or there is buildings that you know of in your area do that, it'd be nice to know. Drop us a comment. But the reason I have it is for basically just kid-proofing the world, basically, if kids drop things in bins and stuff like that. So that's why I've got that. Okay, so that's my EDC bag. As you can see, again, it's just an ex-military one, just plain black. Doesn't really stand out. You don't look very tactical, with all molly attached to it and stuff like that. And again, as you've seen, there was a lot of room in the bag for shopping, a coat, a change of clothes if I'm going anywhere even if me and the missus are just going away for the night somewhere, I won't need to take another bag. There's plenty of room in that for me to just put a spare change of clothes and a towel in there if we were going away for a nice night in a hotel or whatever. So again, my EDC bag, it needs to be used as a bag, not just a way to carry all of your shite, basically. So again, I hope that was helpful. If you can think of anything that you'd add to your EDC, please drop a comment please comment underneath and let me know what you carry. Again, I'm going to try and leave as many links for as many items as I can. If anyone's looking for like the pouches or stuff like that, I'll leave the links for the items in the description as well. So I hope this video's been helpful on getting you a little bit more prepared for day-to-day life. If you think this video will benefit anyone, please share it to the relevant groups as well. Be much appreciated. I've been Panda. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you outdoors sometime. Take care now, and goodbye.